record a podcast, shall we?
John.
It's like a Beatles talking.
Do we have a theme song?
Don't we usually do the award show music for the awards?
Oh, yeah.
Do we even have award show music in
I
here?
think you usually put that in post.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing to
Come on,
Riverside.
man.
Use that YouTube to MP3 converter to get us some good awards shows.
There's some stuff in here that I don't know what it is, like Whispers of Dawn.
I think that's a preset.
Okay, how about this? Whispers of Dawn is the theme song of the Mergy Awards. Let's hit it. Okay.
Oh, shoot. I'm like really into this one. What the heck?
Whoa, that had
Slap
some 8
bass,
o'clock
dude.
delight vibes.
It did have some 8 o'clock delight.
I think Whispers of Dawn, I was a little confused at the beginning of that, but that was a nice track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
man.
Hey guys,
Shout
right
out
up,
Riverside.
right at the top, I just want to thank y'all for letting me be a guest on the Making the Merge podcast.
Oh yeah, Jorn. Welcome to the Mergy Awards. We're back for our final 2 shows of season 50. And you know who wasn't here on our finale show,
Dude.
season 50?
Oh man, yeah.
What
me.
happened, Jonathan?
I was working
We know
late
what
night,
happened.
late
Who
nights.
cares?
Yeah, that was it. That's all. I mean, I got stuck. I got stuck working. Thought I was still going to be able to record, and then like my time, I just watched that clock continue to tick away, and I was no closer
Jonathan-
to my hotel.
How does it feel knowing that you moved the record date for all of us and inconvenienced us all and then didn't show
I
up?
felt so bad straight up. I was like, I was apologizing in the chat. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. Like,
And
this
I
makes
told
me-
everybody, I
was
said,
so
don't
upset.
respond. Don't respond to him. Let him flounder.
Yeah,
No, I was fine. I was busy, but I was literally like, what am I going to do? Why did
Let
I
him
do
we
this
know-
to fellas?
I know when Jonathan feels bad because he sends too many texts.
I do. I send too many texts. Well, it's because I'll send a text and then I'll be like, I should have said this part too. And then I send a follow-up and I'm like, yeah, but now it made it sound like this, so I got to send this follow. So it just keeps going. And I'm not desperate for friendship.
He's
It's
desperate
okay.
for friendship.
I'm
In
not.
fact, so this is the show where we do our nominations for the Mergy Awards. I think the first thing that everyone should vote on is whether or not Jonathan gets invited back to be a host next season.
Yeah,
If you guys vote no, he'll just be a guest.
Yeah, I'm a guest. you know.
Jonathan, to keep all the attention on Jonathan, we actually have a message from Undisclosed Woman.
What?
Oh, no.
Wow. PD, you're amazing at drafting. Yes, this is Undisclosed Woman, and I just want to say, if Jonathan has no haters, then I'm dead.
Oh.
Now I'm a woman joined, and you all better
Yeah.
stop using my sound drops, or I will send an official cease and desist. Some might say I'm switching sides because PD has now officially won the draft, but I did actually meant to send this ages ago, but haven't because, and this is true, I have been very busy and preoccupied with trying to keep my dying cat Pepper alive. So you can all guess how much Jonathan lying about Jack really cut deep, you know?
Yeah.
So we're no longer jacking it for 50. We're bricked up for Bronco. And PD did give me the contact info to his 3 Etsy witches. So I have now tasked them with draining Jorn's life force and giving it to my cat instead. So
What?
hopefully we'll see and reap those benefits in the next coming weeks. And you know what? I also still work today, and I still managed to record this and send it. So I'll just leave you all with Jonathan. Do your fucking job.
This is
Yeah.
this is just. Why do I feel like I'm getting yelled at by like a parent? You know.
I guess I just didn't appreciate how she was like, PD's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
what
that's
is up
where
with
it went
that?
for
That
you.
just
Now-
feels weird.
Okay, so she's seen the light. She's finally on my side.
And it says
which
she's
is-
a woman
which is great.
joined, is what she
Yeah,
said.
she's a
It
woman
just-
joined, and now she's on my team. And now that she's supporting me, you can't handle it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just not as fun this way, guys. I'm sorry. So why don't we
yeah.
just go ahead and we'll...
So is Survivor not as fun for you now that I'm on top?
No, I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Yeah, you don't mind PD on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Undisclosed Woman had a great contribution.
Nah, this reeks of PD was really trying to get this bit done for several weeks. And then Undisclosed Woman, who is a busy woman trying to live her life, was like, PD, leave me alone. I'm not going to do this bit. And then he begged her to do the bit. And she was like, fine, I'll do the bit.
Wow.
This reeks of PD's interference, man.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no influence over Undisclosed Woman. And Chase, it's nothing to get upset about.
Anyway,
Guys, we need to make nominations for these awards. Enough of this.
Chase, it's nothing to get upset about.
I'm not upset. I'm just calling it how I see it. And that is PD has interfered too much with a good thing.
Uh-oh.
He's made it all about him. It's very selfish.
I am completely selfless.
So, should we get to these awards, fellas?
yeah, how about them
Maybe.
awards, boys?
Let me get Brand's list up here real quick. I just
Wait,
wanted
so
to drag
Brand
that
gets
out.
priority, is what I'm hearing.
Brand
Yeah, well,
does
I-
get priority.
Wait a second. I want to talk about this for a moment. I know we're
Okay.
going to do awards, but Brand's not here, and suddenly
yeah.
Brand gets the royal treatment of
Hey, Jonathan, how many episodes did Brand
Enough.
miss this season?
enough.
We just need to all show up to every episode so that 20% of making the merge content won't be us discussing absences.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that kind of makes it funny, I think.
yeah.
I don't know,
It's-
Chase. I think that bit's run its
I don't.
course.
I don't think you understand, guys. I'm doing it for my brand. It's just my thing now. You know, if I
Yeah.
show up
Right,
every
right,
time,
right,
then
right,
the
right.
people
Yeah,
don't
Jonathan,
get what
making
they
fun
want.
of you not showing up is a tired bit now, so if you could just show up all the time so you don't have to do it.
You know what? I actually agree with PD. I agree with PD.
Yeah. We've beat a dead horse, and I'm the horse.
You're the horse. And
dead.
and Bran, we're going to let him dictate this whole thing, so we're also going to do it in the order that he sent them.
Right.
So we're going to start with Gone Too Soon, and Bran believes that Q was gone too soon.
Well, can we? All right, hold on. That was so low energy. All right, Brand thinks it's cute. Let's hype this up, guys. This is the Mergy Awards
Okay,
for
okay, you
season
do it.
50. Ladies and gentlemen, our first category is the Gone Too Soon Award. These are the players that we think went home way too soon. Shut the fuck up, Jonathan.
I say we think they're too gone. I think they're gone too soon. South Carolina got to him out of nowhere, dude. It just hit him so hard. He's been saving up.
So first, Chase comes after me for having Undisclosed Woman on my side, and now
Yeah.
he demotes me from being the host of this
Well,
because
if
I'm
you're
not
not-
high energy enough for the awards show.
Well, I mean, straight up, Jonathan, back me up here. You just go, all right, first up, Gone Too Soon. Brand thinks it's
Let me
cute.
hold on. Let me
Look.
redo it. So for the Gone Too Soon award, Q.
It felt worse.
Yeah. What?
No, I just nailed it. See,
Throw
here's
an
the thing.
accent
I'm
on it.
not now. I'm the reigning and defending champion, and
So you don't have to try anymore.
As season 50 party girl, I think I got a little out of control, and so the past 4 days have been about reflecting and really centering myself and spending a lot of time amongst the trees and the birds.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess Chase is more fit to host this today because he's coked up all the time.
Right, yeah. Well, I'm just good at my job, I guess, is what you're saying.
So I'm just in a deep state of reflection
Yeah.
and getting myself ready to win 51.
You sound like Coach right now.
I was
dog.
on a coach-like journey, 150 miles through the trees of South Carolina.
Yeah.
You think he's joking. PD did. He biked the length from here to Atlanta, Georgia. And then
Actually,
some.
I made it past, a little bit past Atlanta.
Yeah. No, he didn't literally do it. He didn't go on the highway and bike to Atlanta. He just did the amount of miles needed. I really felt like I needed to clarify that so people didn't think you were just riding a bike on 385.
Yeah.
That's next. Anyway, so we know that
it one more
Q
shot.
has been nominated by Bran. Now let's go around. Jonathan, who are you going to nominate?
I think Mike White was gone too soon. I really
Really?
do. Yeah. I think it would have been fun to just see a little more of his weird dynamic and personality through
That's
the
fair.
season.
That's a good
Not that I thought he had all that much to go.
offer?
And, yeah, but it was just he was a fun presence to have. I liked
I
hearing his
agree.
voice about weird things. It's just nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. PD, who do you nominate?
I'm going to nominate I mean, there's an obvious one that was on your
Is
team,
there?
Chase.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe I'll let you have that one. I'm going to go with Genevieve.
Oh, Genevieve was gone too soon. I agree with that because she got screwed. That wasn't on her.
Or should I save Genevieve for Baby Come Back? Should I pick somebody else here?
You can do both. You can do both.
Okay, yeah, let's give it to Jen or Gwen.
I will also nominate a Jen for the Gone Too Soon award, but this time Jenna.
Wow.
I think that if she would, I think it would have been cool to see, the only player from Survivor Season 1 stick around longer in the Survivor 50 season.
That's true.
I just think it would have added a fun story element, but,
Okay, I kind of want to change mine now because there's somebody that I feel like should be on here. Maybe over Genevieve.
Was that not the obvious one?
Kyle.
Oh, well, so here's what I thought about Kyle. I did not think that he was gone too soon. He's a former winner. He's played. I think that there's a better category for Kyle to win this season, but you can change yours to Kyle if you want.
Nope, I'm leaving it Genevieve.
All right, I think that's a great nominee. I think Genevieve is a great nominee. Guys, the nominees for the Gone Too Soon award, and you can vote over on our Instagram for who you think should win. Gone Too Soon, Q, Mike White, Genevieve, and Jenna.
Oh, yeah, the Instagram part of this. We haven't really talked about how this works. We make the nominations, and then we will make a poll on Instagram. So go follow Making the Merge on Instagram. High Energy Chase, would you like to get us going with the next category that Brand sent?
I would love to. Ladies and gentlemen, the next category is the funniest castaway. PD, what is Brand's nomination?
The obvious one.
Yeah, it is. It's the obvious one.
The haiku master coach.
Yeah, great nominee. I mean, it's obvious because he'll probably run away with this one, but I would like to see who you nominate, Jonathan.
I had Coach, but then my backup was, I don't know if it's so much the funniest, but he had a lot of good moments. I thought Rick Devens did great.
I think that's a great nominee.
So that's it. I think he was funny. I think he's charming. I think that qualifies him for this funniest castaway.
PD, your nominee?
I'm going to go with Emily.
Ooh.
That's a strong one. Yeah.
That's a good one, man.
Specifically, the funniest moment from Emily was when Ozzy was doing his Mopey Dingus routine, and Emily just looked around the room like, what is happening?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. She is a funny castaway.
She's like very reactive,
She is.
It's not like witty thing, but just her reactions, you're like, this person is so entertaining to watch.
And the way that she played the game was funny.
I agree. I agree. The way that she just kept flipping every time someone gave her information really made that pre-merge really entertaining for her.
Christian being so upset with her.
Yes. Which leads to my nominee, funniest castaway, Christian. I mean, he ran the first 4 episodes of the season, and what a delight he was to watch.
Dude, him pooping his pants like that, too. Mm-hmm. Like, that alone was good.
The way that he would stare at Jeff when he answered the questions at Tribal.
Yes.
Piercing into him.
He's just also so good at confessionals. Everything he says is so funny. So that means the nominees for the Funniest Castaway Award is Coach, Rick Devens, Emily, and Christian.
That's a stacked category this year.
Yeah, season 50, funny season. Really happy about that.
All right, now we have the game changer. Oh, no, Chase, you got to do it.
Yeah, I will gladly do it.
Could you throw some Southern on it?
Guys, next up, we got the Game Changer Award. This is the player, excuse me. Heavens. This is not a player that we're nominating here. We are nominating the move that changed the game the most this season. Okay? So what did Brand nominate for the Game Changer Award?
You sound like a woman who works at a bank.
I was doing Rory Scovel.
No. That's not a woman who works at a bank. She's gonna talk like this. That's a woman who talks at a bank.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie, you gonna throw
you
that
got your
deposit in
deposit
here?
slip, honey?
Yeah. I need you to sign this right here.
We're taking your house, honey.
You didn't have enough recourse to cash that.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to take the house, honey. I don't know. I can't. Your mortgage is past due.
Bless
baby.
him. Bless him.
Okay. So Brand nominated And this was an off-the-wall pick. I don't think many people would have this, so props to Bran. Bran, for the Game Changer Award, nominated Aubrey buying some motion off Etsy and practicing at home.
Yeah.
That
solid,
could be the
dude.
winner here, man, because it won her the game, essentially.
Yeah, so this is basically the biggest move or the best move of the season.
Does that count as preseason?
Any part of the season.
That well, I'm saying anyway. That's
I see
fine.
what
It
you're
was
saying.
talked about.
You
I
mean
think
Aubrey
We're going to let it
qualifies,
fly.
yeah. I'll allow it.
I'm just so proud that Bran understood the awards this year.
yeah. Look,
So I'm willing to let this one fly.
look
And
at
then
him
when
go.
we would call him on not understanding the awards, he'd be like, whatever, y'all silly little award show that y'all do 2 shows. He's always been caught up on the fact that we do a nominations episode and
Yeah.
then the results. He thinks it should be 1 show.
Well, and that's why, you would think he'd be happy as part of the network owners because we're giving him 2 shows worth of money.
yeah.
We're giving him $60 instead of $30.
Yeah, dude, what? Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, what do you have, Chase?
Ooh, my nominee for the Game Changer Award is Tiffany winning immunity when she was the one going home that night. That changed the final 3 big time.
Got Suri out of the game.
For Game Changer, I have Devin's doing the coin flip. You know,
Ooh, yeah, that's
I mean,
a good one.
Quite literally doubled the game, and so it's he risked everything and went for the move when no one else was willing to, and he
And it got
nailed
him.
it
It got him an idol. It kept him safe that night.
Yep.
It was a great move.
and made him even more of a legend to people. So
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, now there's 2 that I think deserve to be nominated.
Well, give us your favorite, and then give us the second one, and maybe we'll do 5.
Okay. I think Suri's extra vote use.
oh
Yes, that was a great
forgot
move.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she understood the assignment. She knew exactly how to use it, even though it caused a lot of confusion on this show.
Yes.
But she knew what
Rightfully
was going
so,
on,
right.
and she used it to save herself. Granted, I mean, it only saved her for a week.
But that's a valuable week.
That's a $10,000 week.
Yeah, it is. Something like that, maybe even more.
That was a great move. And then we had Devins with the fake idol with Christian. I feel like that has to be nominated.
we got to add that one on there.
yeah. Rizzo, he kept his idol again. You know, we had that as a move last season where we were like, oh,
Yes.
the Game Changer was he kept his idol.
I
And
think that
it's
won.
why
Yeah, I
it
think
did,
it won.
but I'm saying like I didn't want to do it again. I wrote it down as an extra, but then I was like, it's also the same. Like it would be a first time, 2-time nominee.
I think
So-
if Rizzo won the
Yeah.
season,
It
then
would've
it would
been-
definitely have to be. It got him the same thing as last time, which is out
Yeah.
at fire making, but
Yeah.
still a great move.
And is that all of them?
Yeah, so our nominees for the Game Changer Award are Aubrey buying some motion off of Etsy and practicing at home, Tiffany winning immunity when she was the one going home that night, Devins doing the coin flip, Cerie's extra vote move, and Devins with the fake idol play.
Can we do 5 in a poll on Instagram?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. What we usually have to do is we do 4 in a poll, and then you can comment if you want the 5th one.
So next up is something from our intro. The Big Mistake Award.
Yes, the opposite of the Game Changer Award.
And what Brand chose for the big mistake was Ozzy telling Aubrey everything and using it to get him voted out.
Yeah, that's the biggest mistake of the season by far. Well, second biggest mistake of the season by
I was
far.
going to say.
Jonathan, what's your nominee?
I think the biggest mistake of the season is him not playing his idol.
Exactly,
Like literally
exactly.
having a dream where you are like, oh, I should have played it and not doing it and blurt. I mean, he's just telling his whole game. I just don't understand why he didn't play his idol.
Imagine having an evening so bad that you get nominated 2 separate times for the big mistake.
Yeah, PD, what's your nominee? Can you get another Aussie one in there?
Letting coach take the key.
What the heck, dude? I thought you were about honor and integrity, man.
Cheech and Chong. Ugh, man.
That's my Mopey Dingus Ozzy impression.
It was a pretty
What the
good
heck,
Aussie impression.
dude? Like,
Yeah.
I was going to get the key, and we kind of had like a deal. I thought.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good impression.
It's nice.
Thank you. My big mistake is going to go to Charles, Prince Charles, for being so bitter about Maria that he let it cost him the game.
Dark Charlie as a big mistake. Great pull, because I wanted to bring him up at some point. I just couldn't find a good category. I almost did funniest castaway because him being so mad at Rizzo was hilarious.
I feel like I almost wish I could do swap out my Mike White Gone Too Soon and do Charlie Gone Too Soon.
Yeah, too late now. You should have thought about that.
Should have thought about it. No swapsies.
My big mistake nominee is Christian choosing to go on the journey that eventually got him voted out.
Jimmy Fallon, you made a big mistake. That's another really stacked category. There's a lot of big mistakes in 50.
That's how you know you had an entertaining season, when people are fucking up left and right.
Yeah.
Just making the weirdest decisions.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bummer with Christian. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have gone home if he didn't go to that journey. That's the bottom line.
Makes me wish Fallon would get Colbert, just taking off the air.
Let's
Get him
what's
get him
funny
out.
about that, not to start talking about late night politics, Colbert was the number 1 in ratings. Fallon is like number 4.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's insane.
Yeah. Anyway,
They both have Ben and Jerry's flavors.
they do. Are they going to take away Colbert's?
I don't know.
I mean, he's had that since the Comedy Central days.
Oh, okay, so it's probably safe.
Fallon's Ben and Jerry's is the superior one.
Hey, Chase, what were those nominees?
Guys, the nominees for the Big Mistake Award, we have Ozzy telling Aubrey everything and getting him voted out, Ozzy not playing his idol, Dark Charlie, and Christian choosing to go on the journey.
Okay, for this next category, I have a little proposal.
Okay.
I think we should move away from the term villain here and change it to controversy king or queen.
Agent of Chaos.
Ooh, I like that. The Agent of Chaos Award?
Well, here's the thing about this. You should have pitched it ahead of time because my nominees were for villain.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of the same thing, essentially. But
okay.
My point is that we don't really have villains in the way that we used to on the show. Like,
We had
Rome is
villains
the
this
only...
season.
No, we didn't.
Hey, do you not remember the Jew comment?
But that,
Remember when someone used a slur on this season?
Yeah.
Here's my point. That didn't happen on the show. And if you just watched the show, you would have no idea Stephanie was a villain.
It probably happened on the show just without the cameras.
I'm saying, like, we used to have villains on Survivor. We
Okay.
really don't
I see what you're
anymore.
Yeah, but Chaos is, I don't know if Chaos works either, because that feels like Rick could have done that.
Yeah, Rick is an agent of chaos on the island. He was doing crazy stuff.
That's why I said controversy, because Stephanie's thing you could classify as a controversy, but you can't call her a Survivor villain based off of her
We've
season.
got the Big Mistake Award, but we could do Big Trouble Award. Like, there's trouble coming down the road. I don't know.
I like
what
Big
sort of
Trouble, but Petey, by your own logic, her controversy happened outside of the season. You wouldn't have known about it if you watched just the season.
And that's why I changed the award now.
No,
There are not 4 villains that you could nominate.
I think when I think of villains in the new era, I think of players who are the antagonist
Of
to
the
players.
season.
So, for
So
an
it's like
example,
the
we saw a
annoying
battle.
award.
Yeah, I guess we could do. I don't know what's wrong with villain award. It doesn't mean that we're calling them evil. It's just they're villain of the season.
Let's do Evil Award.
Because it's like in the narrative between Joe and Rick Devens,
Yeah.
Joe was the villain in that narrative.
Yeah.
We're not saying he's a terrible person.
Not to get bogged down here, but it's entirely my fault that we are bogged down. But I've had an issue with this award. Like in 49, Savannah wins Villain of the Season.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying because I didn't feel like she was a villain at all. But that's
It's
on
just
the
like
people who
the
voted
audience.
and the person who nominated her.
So it's the negative audience perception award, despite the people they may or may not be villains, but the audience didn't like them, so they're a villain.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a villain is it not? The people that the audience didn't like?
I guess
The most hated award? That feels meaner than villain.
Yeah. Biggest Loser Award.
and that's why I was trying to couch it a little bit with controversy.
You could do the Antagonist Award.
Well, what was controversial about Joe? Because I think Joe fits into the villain award.
I
but I
also
don't know what
agree
he
with
did that was
that.
controversial.
But I would
just
say,
being
what
lame.
did he do that made him a villain, other than being like
Boring.
When he did villainous things. When he went up against Rick Devens and talked about how much he hated
lie
Rick
about
Devens.
his grandma? Did he throw socks in the fire? I'm just saying, like, I have trouble calling these people villains.
Well, then what do you want to call them?
I don't know. I guess we could just keep it the
The
villain. award.
baddies.
But I think people out there will agree with me that there aren't
keep
really
all of this in.
villains anymore.
Keep all of this in, because I see what you're saying, PD. I don't disagree with you. I just didn't like controversy.
Yeah, controversy feels too. It feels like a PR name. You know,
Yeah, that's like what Stephanie did was a controversy,
yeah, and it was also
And maybe
villainous.
that's why I thought of it.
but then no one
Yeah.
else had a controversy.
They could have a controversial reception, like one Joe Hunter.
What about what's another word for villain that doesn't mean quite villain?
Nemesis Award.
The Nemesis Award?
Maybe I should have presented this to you guys before we were live on the show. Possibly. You
Yeah,
know,
maybe.
But I was too busy reflecting in the forest.
Yeah.
You can't be expected to do everything. Jonathan
Yeah.
should have stepped up and done something like this. This is what Jonathan should have brought to the table.
I should have done it.
I don't know.
should have
I
of a
thought I
name.
had something with controversy king or queen.
No.
Now they're royalty.
Bad king or queen.
Killer Queen. Killer King.
The Killer Queen Award. Killer King
Yeah.
Award.
But then it's confusing.
Now we're looking
Like,
for
what does that
murderers.
mean?
Oh, and everything else we've said is
Yeah, as if the MVP award doesn't exist in this game.
I feel like I've taken a pretty antagonistic stance against you, PD. I agree with you. I just don't think you offered up a good alternative.
Maybe it should be antagonistic because that's what we're getting at too. They're the
The
antagonist,
antagonist
to the
award.
audience.
That
Yeah.
works. I actually think antagonist award works.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll do
But
that.
it just means
Double A.
villain award.
Yeah, but I needed to change the definition or the
I'm
name
trying to
because
think.
the definition didn't match up in my mind.
That's fair. That's fair. So what are we calling it?
The antagonist award, I'll give it to you. Since
The double A.
controversy king or queen is
Just
getting
doesn't
struck
work.
out, I'll go with yours.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't mean
Yeah.
for you to have to pick mine, by the way. I just
No, it's
didn't
fine.
want yours.
I've just been getting bullied this whole show by Chase. Is because I showed up wearing a white shirt, and him and Jonathan were wearing white shirts already, and Chase is like, I'm just going to try to ruin PD's whole day because we all came to the party wearing the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm bullying PD. I think I just wanted a change of pace.
I know why Chase is coming after me, and it's something that Charlie XCX touched on in her
Oh,
song
yeah?
Sympathy is a Knife. Yeah, she said, it's a knife when you're finally on top. And that's what it is. I'm on top, and Chase is coming after me. Now that I'm the reigning and defending champion.
You've seen right through me, man. I'm really upset that PD is now, was this 3-time or 4-time winner?
Three-time.
3-time winner of the draft. Runaway train this season, dude.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
pretty bad.
No, I mean, it was clear he was winning out the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have, I think, 3 categories left. Oh, wait, we
No.
never even got
No,
into
we have-
the...
We
We have
didn't even.
4.
We didn't
We have 5. We have 5 categories left.
We didn't even talk about who we were nominating for the antagonist.
Yeah, we just got really bogged down in the discussion.
Like, haven't even gone through that. I would have moved on and not.
Also,
even
I
thought
cannot
about
stress this enough. We have 5 categories left.
it. Okay.
Okay, 5 categories left.
Okay.
Um,
Stop yelling at me.
I'm sorry to anybody listening to this.
Why?
I'm
This is
not.
great TV, man.
I guess so.
That's why people are here, dude.
Yeah, they're not here for things to go well.
Yeah, well, they're here for the dumb podcast.
They're here for the Kings of Chaos.
The Controversial Kings. That's our new podcast name.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not taken.
And we might be able to stretch this runtime to an hour because of all this. So
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I
that's
think it's
great.
great. All right, guys. Jonathan, or no, Brand's nominee for the Antagonist Award is
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Yeah, I mean, that one's the clear choice here, but I
It's
think there's some
because
solid other options.
she went on Instagram Live. And that's really that's what did it.
Yeah.
PD, what is your nominee?
My nominee for the Antagonist Award, it's got to be Joe.
Yeah.
Because nobody else is blocking people. And then you
Yeah.
have Sari at the final tribal calling him a baby, talking
That
about
was
the
wild.
jotation. Yeah.
Pulled his pants down and spanked him right on national TV.
Yeah.
So I think it's got to be Joe.
Jonathan, your nominee?
My nominee is Coach because
Good.
yeah, he just the whole season people like they wanted to be working with him, but at the same time like they didn't trust him and he was doing weird things. He takes keys from Ozzy. He was too
What the
chaotic.
heck, man? Why'd you do that?
Why did you take it?
It's a really good impression. Everyone loves to hate Coach. Great nominee, Jonathan. Great contribution.
Well, and I think he's the type of we'll use the term villain. I know that's a little taboo around here, guys.
Antagonist.
Oh, okay. I think that he's the kind of antagonist that you just can't help but love that he's there.
100%.
And that's the guy that you need on the show.
In wrestling, there's go home heat, where it's like they're booing you because they don't want to see you play. And then there's we love you, so we're going to boo you because we love watching how entertaining you are, and that's definitely Coach. My nominee, it was a curveball because I wouldn't have nominated this person until the live finale, the final tribal council. Chrissy became a huge villain. Antagonist.
Antagonist, that's right. Because, I mean, you can't I think everything that I said bears out to be true with these nominations where these people aren't really villains. It's just their behavior outside of if you really are paying attention.
I agree.
Cut from the same cloth thing. But Chrissy, I feel bad because I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, it's probably just a harmless phrase that she didn't mean anything by. And then as time went on, maybe she meant something by it. You know?
Yeah.
The Republican Zoom alliance.
Then pretty ironic for the Republican Zoom alliance to then complain about the votes.
Yeah.
About the winner.
Did you watch the exit press? Because I think Joe came across so well. And then Jonathan was a big mopey dingus for his interviews.
I think Tyler Perry may have invested in some publicity training, some media training for Joe before the finale because he was a lot better.
He was on it.
Tyler Perry needed to protect his assets before this Fireman show comes out on Netflix.
See, you can't even give it to him that he did good and that he
I see
owned
right
a lot of
through
the
him.
stuff that happened.
He
didn't own a lot of stuff because at one point he was being a baby about it. In one interview, he said that that there was a story, the story of the season between him and Devins. He was the villain and Devins was the hero, and he goes, "That's not how it was." And it's like, dude, just accept that you were being a dick to Devins.
Yeah. I think the thing with Joe that makes it so difficult is on the show he's boring, but then he's also annoying. Then you see him off the show and you're like, wait a second, is this guy super nice? And you just can't get a complete weird read on him.
I think that I see right through him, brother. I think that he pretends to be nice.
I think so too.
Nice
but sometimes you're like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Nah.
What sucks about it is that I was so close to being ahead of the curve on supporting Joe publicly, and I brought it up on the Sanctuary, and I was like, you know what? I actually kind of feel bad for Joe. This is a pretty wild experience he's having. And Chase was like, no, we don't feel bad for Joe. Tyler Perry, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I guess I can't feel bad for him. So I was so close to having a take that was a little bit ahead of everybody else, and Chase dragged me down with him.
Well, you should learn to have your own opinions and not just go with whatever I say, man.
PD told me actually last night, he called me and said, I think Stephanie off the show is pretty cool.
Say what you will about her gameplay. I love her politics.
Yeah.
We've had margaritas at Mar-a-Lago. It was a good time.
All right, guys. Next up is the Making the Merge MVP Award. This is the player who did the most for our show personally.
Yeah.
Our podcast.
Once again, the most confusing award on the list.
We don't, because the MVP of the season is the winner.
Right.
I
100%.
mean, so this is the MVP of who gave
Or you
us
could argue
the
this
most
season
content.
they weren't.
Who would you argue? Oh, Sari?
No. Oh, I would maybe argue Sari, but I would also say you could argue that Rick Devens was the most valuable player because he added $1 million.
That's true.
Season.
That's true.
So.
I thought you were about to say Jonathan, like John Dre the Giant, and I was going to be like, what?
What planet would I be living on if I was like, that's the most valuable guy out there?
You'd be living on the Zoom planet.
He's a champ. He should have won this.
He's the total package.
Typically, this award goes to whoever we talked about the most or whoever got us the most views on TikTok.
And what was Brand's pick?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe I should have that pulled up.
Yeah.
Mike White.
Mike
Oh,
White.
that's right.
Interesting.
He did pick Mike.
I think that he picked Mike White because he got to do the Mike White impression a lot. And I think that that's a good pick.
I wouldn't have nominated Mike White, I don't think.
I can't
I
think
wouldn't
of
have
one
either,
thing
but-
we really talked about a ton about Mike.
Just his voice
Yeah,
And his
abs.
Brand's
Yeah.
nominating because he got to do the Mike White impression a bunch.
Got
it was a
it.
fun
Yeah.
bit, That for Brand, that was the MVP, and I don't disagree with him for that.
I'm gonna break my my ill mood and say that Sari should be our MVP. And the reason I say this is because the running bit of me just being a Sari hater and y'all fighting me on it, and I'm just getting y'all stirred up. But also, truly, she gave us so much to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just every episode, she was doing something that caused a lot of conversation, whether that was like the back and forth island stuff where she was somehow controlling that, or her doing the whole extra vote. Sari added so much conversation for us, and I'm going to be nice and nominate her.
That's
I'm
great.
not a real hater, guys.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great pick. PD?
I think I have to go with Coach
Yeah.
because we
great
had
pick.
the excellent Jonathan giving us nicknames.
The late
Voice
cracker.
memo.
Oh,
the
yeah, that
Late
was great.
Cracker, the Night Walker.
And something
then-
bone.
I think I named 3 of our episodes this season after Coach quotes.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the whole haiku thing.
We lost you, Chase.
Chase, can you hear us?
Chase, you turned into robot and froze. Chase, I know you're chomping at the bit to talk about that Coach haiku sauce.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I was going to say. I think I was just agreeing that Coach was a great pick because the haikus alone were such a fun thing that we talked about on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had, I think, did everybody nominate one, or did you not give yours yet, Chase?
No, I didn't give mine yet. My nominee for the Making the Merge MVP award is Rick Devens. We had so much to talk about with Devens, the fake idol, the Mr. Beast coin flip, just him causing chaos on the island.
Yeah.
His relationship with Christian. I mean, it was just a great attribution. Is that a word?
Contribution. It's the thing
Contribution.
we say all the time.
Oh, yeah.
show.
Great contribution to the show.
Nice.
The nominees for the Making the Merge MVP award are Mike White, Sari, Coach, and Rick Devens.
Hey, Chase, great attribution.
You know, this perfectly sets us up for the next category, which is the Running Bit Award.
Yep, and Brand nominated the Mystery Voice, a.k.a. Undisclosed Woman.
It
That
did
was-
really throw me off. Like, I mean,
It was like the hardest I've ever laughed on the show
Yeah.
was ambushing you with that on the preseason show, and you just having no idea what was happening.
and I loved us us both ambushing Chase with Undisclosed Woman, but us working together with her
Yeah.
to throw him off on that one week. And Chase be like, no, I really need you to break for a second and tell me how this happened.
Undisclosed Woman is truly PD's masterpiece. What a great bit.
Yeah, when I pitched it to her, she was like, I don't understand why you want me to flirt with Jonathan, but I'll do it.
Yeah, it worked out so great. It truly a genius move.
That's most
PD,
people when you ask
What
them
is
to
your
flirt with me.
nomination?
My nomination, I think I'm going to nominate, I think we're going to work together.
It's a classic.
I said it probably 30 times over the course of the season, so I feel like I got to go with it. Chase said it like that once when he was talking about Stephanie and Colby working together. He claimed that they probably had a preseason alliance, which I said we have no idea if that's true, but now it seems like probably, that was
I mean,
true.
we knew immediately. We knew after the preseason interviews. I don't know why you
Yeah.
doubt me, PD.
I said, I think let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay? If they
It was-
weren't cheating.
Again, I think the beauty of I think we're going to work together is that it was truly nothing.
Yeah.
And then to take it and basically cram it down our throats until we were like, it's truly funny. Like, it is a masterclass of how to take something that is so normal and make it super weird. Yeah, that's a good one.
And I made it a song.
Yeah. That's true. You doubled down on that. I forgot about
Jonathan, what is your nominee for the Running Bit Award?
guys, you know, I had to do Jacking It for 50. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
I feel like I fully invested everything within my being to lie about my dead cat.
Oh,
And
yeah. How did I
gain
not
team
nominate
members.
Jack the Cat?
I don't know.
Maybe you were
well,
letting Jonathan
I'm,
have that one.
I'm glad you let
Yeah.
me have it because it truly is. I feel like it's my masterpiece. And then to get Johnny Fairplay to reveal to y'all that I lied about my cat and
It's
call
great.
y'all just all sorts of names. I feel like I couldn't have had it go any better.
Yeah, I agree.
Though
That
it
was,
was
really
like-
great.
When that happened, I was like, this is everything that I wanted this show to be. Just something so insane that you legitimately, you tricked us all. We really felt bad for you. For weeks and weeks. Genuinely felt bad for you. Our show, and tells us all that this cat that all these people have been rallying around isn't even real.
A lot had to line up for this. I mean, I had to have a cat. I had to have a cat that would stay out of the way while we do video calls. Then I happened to have to be local and kind of know Johnny to where I could just message him and ask him. And then I had to continue to just lie to y'all. So it every piece of it somehow lined up enough, and y'all believed it so quickly because of me doing a double lie where I was like, "Oh, y'all caught me. My cat actually died longer ago." Like I had to really think it through. So it's my masterpiece.
My nominee for the Running Bit Award is it's nothing to get upset about.
Dude, yeah.
I said that on the first episode of the season as a joke, and I just kept repeating it because I thought it would be funny as the guy who crashes out all the time to tell you guys that it's no reason to get upset. It then immediately got turned back on me and was used against me more than it was against anybody else, and I think that's funny.
And it's
Chase, it's nothing to get upset about.
it's such a normal phrase. Like, hey, it's nothing to get upset about, but it's the way it's said to you is so just demeaning.
Yeah, because like the way Chase set it up made sense. It would have been funny that way, but it was even funnier when Chase proceeds to have the worst draft in Making the Merge history, and then it's like people bring it up all the time. There's
And
nothing
it
to
truly
be upset
is
about.
something to be upset about, Chase.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's funny.
The amount of times that I screamed, it is something to be upset about. Tells you how funny this bit really is.
Mopey Dingus.
Yeah.
That was something to get upset about because that's Ozzy's legacy we're talking about right now.
Something to get upset about.
Dude is just like, I don't get it. I should have played
You
Vital.
you had in your back pocket this Ozzy impersonation,
Yeah, and you
and
never
you
used
don't
it.
use it for the whole
I
season.
had never thought
and
of it.
then you start using it in the awards nomination episode.
It's just like, it kind of sucks because we go through the whole season and it would have been really good to do on an episode. But
I
now
know.
the season is over and it's just like, now is when I thought of it. It's like when I had that dream.
Yeah, I get it. He was my player, and you didn't want to do it when I was away.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, that's what it
Yeah, which was every week.
Yeah, every other week.
Okay, so we have Undisclosed Woman, Jack the Cat. It's nothing to get upset about, and I think we're going to work together.
Yeah, our next
Great
category.
contributions.
Yeah, all around. Oh, that didn't even get nominated. The Great Contribution.
That kind of falls
That was
under
last
Undisclosed
season,
Woman.
right? We did that last season.
It was still used heavily, though.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think it has to be the season that it originated in.
That's fair.
Like
but I mean,
that,
Undisclosed
because,
Woman
like,
saying
if next season
great
we talked about
contributions,
jacking it for 50 or we changed it, you wouldn't nominate Jack the Cat for season
That's fair.
51.
That's fair.
You know.
That's fair. Our next category is Quote of the Season. Just as a reminder, this is the quote from the Survivor season, not our podcast.
So, the one that Bran nominated here, I don't know if this is an exact quote. It feels like it isn't. He said, quote, "We're going to watch Rizzo lose in a fire to Jonathan." Did Jeff say that?
He
word
did.
for
He
word?
said it in the finale.
But he didn't. He was like,
he said
anything
it.
can happen. Let's find out. You know, like, I don't think he said it that way, did he?
He did.
No, he
There
did.
was a break, and then it came back, and he was like, the fun thing about doing live finales. Now let's go watch Rizzo lose fire making to Jonathan. He said
Yeah.
that in a break. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, good contribution, Bram.
Yeah.
You
Good
nailed it.
attribution.
Good attribution.
Congratulations, my belt.
All right, who wants to go next? Jorn?
Yeah, this one I wept laughing at it, which is this was last week. I wept laughing. Was when Rizzo spelled his name while crying. Because I don't know if you remember it, but he was like, "I'm always telling people I'm the RICGOD baby," and it literally made me lose my mind because the context of it was so serious, and he's just crying, and then all of a sudden he just spells Riz God baby, and
that's also where he says,
so
"How can I be so good but so bad?" And that
"How
made
can
me
I
laugh.
be so good and so bad at the RICGOD baby?" Like just so good, so good.
That's a good one.
It's a sleeper. That's the one.
PD, your nominee?
I'm going to go with Sari saying that Joe's new home address is 500 Hypocrisy Hill.
I was right there using that one too, dude. It's great.
It was either that one or when she said about Ozzy, I wouldn't have tied my cart to a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So I went with the Hypocrisy Hill.
She also said something about his brain at some point, right? Like she said
2 brain cells to rub together.
Yeah, if he I wouldn't have if he had 2 brain cells to rub together.
My nominee for quote of the season, I have 2. Both of them are coach quotes. The first one being, "Yesterday's adversary is today's enemy."
Oh, yeah.
The adversary award.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
we might have to do that.
That's
Hey, you know that 15-minute conversation we had about naming the bit? We're actually going to call it the Adversary Award.
It's got to be, right? Anyway,
Yeah, it has
and then
to
the
be.
second,
now that you say that.
The second coach quote I'm going to pitch here is "I'm so clever that sometimes I don't understand a word that's coming out of my mouth."
dude, that's good too.
That's a great one. But, yeah, the first one definitely is what we have to go
Yeah.
with there. Adversary.
So that means that the nominees for the Quote of the Season award are, we're going to watch Rizzo losing a fire to Jonathan, Rizzo spelling his name while crying, Joe's new address is 500 Hypocrisy Hill, Coach saying yesterday's adversary is today's enemy, and I say we throw in a bonus one, which is I wouldn't have tied my cart to a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
But another bonus one could be from Christian, talking about I'm living a farce, talking about the Jimmy Fallon situation. That was a good one.
Yeah, there were so many great ones this season, but I think we nominated the
depressing.
best.
And that brings us to Baby Come Back. And Bran nominated the RICGOD baby.
Yeah, great nominee from Bran.
Yeah.
I would love to see Rizzo come back. He's got such a good story to come back a third time.
Yep.
Imagine he comes back, loses to fire making again.
I could see him coming back because Jeff seems to really like him.
Yeah,
I can see him being like, I want to give this young kid another shot at it. You know.
PD's brought this up, but it was reiterated again this week in the Survivor press. Jeff saying sooner rather than later we will see returning players again. I think they're going to do a new era All Stars, and I think we'll definitely see 2 players. The first one being Rizzo, and then the next one being Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't even nominate them for this, because I feel like it's a pretty strong chance they're going to come back.
Yeah, that was my reasoning as well for who I
Yeah.
picked. But Jonathan, who did you nominate?
I wrote down Rizzo because I agree with that. But I would love to see Q come back.
Yeah, you took mine, but I had a backup because Q is just, I would watch him play every season of Survivor.
I just I don't feel like I got enough Q this season.
What is it that Christian said in the preseason? Q could play 100 seasons of Survivor and he would never win one of them.
I don't know if that doesn't feel like a Christian quote, but
I'm almost certain it was, but
maybe
I could
it was
be wrong.
Emily.
I'm fairly certain it was Christian, but
Okay.
Here's the real Christian quote, I bet. I've analyzed all of the data and I've done all of the math. That would be like the starter of it. It would have to be some scientific way he put it.
It
Yeah,
might be
he was
fun to
talking
go
about-
back and listen to those Bloom interviews.
Yeah, after
Now that the
knowing what we
season's
know
over.
now, that would be pretty cool. PD, your nominee.
I'm gonna go with Devins.
Yeah.
I feel like two seasons of Devins is not enough. We need a third.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys both took my two, Q and Devins. I had a little bit of a asterisk beside Devins though, and I said as host.
Dude, okay, I saw these conversations happening online, and I agree. People saying that Devins would be a good Survivor host in the future.
I think it's a slam dunk.
Yeah, me too.
So since you guys took my two main ones, I am going to nominate Kyle for the Baby Comeback Award. He is already a winner, but the way that he went out in season 50,
Rough.
he was playing such a great game. I think he could have made it really far. There's a world where he won this season. He's a great player, and I would love to get to watch him play on a season that's not the Joe honor and integrity season, and then this season, which he was already doing really cool stuff, and then he got sent home way too soon. So
Yeah.
I'm going to nominate him here for Baby Comeback. Honorary mention, Emily Flippin.
Yeah, I'd watch Emily again. I would also like to see Genevieve again, honorary mention. Just to see what happens and see if we can get Chase a tattoo for a third time.
She got screwed out of this season. I would like to see her come back because she truly, it wasn't her fault. She found two idols.
Maybe I should have nominated her here because she just like the way that she got screwed. It was terrible. It was the blood. She got screwed by the Blood Moon and Billie Eilish.
If you want to, PD, I'm cool with you changing Devins to Genevieve.
Yeah, because I think Devins he might win MVP. So let's put Genevieve in there.
And plus, Devins might come back as host, which I've fallen in love with that.
Now,
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
love to
all
see
the
it.
speculation around that is just coming from Drew.
Yeah.
On RHAP. Drew from
Yes.
season 45. He's like, I think that Devins might be the next host of the show.
It's just
And
such
I
a
think
great
everybody
idea.
just
He's
loves
got the most
idea.
experience. He's
Yeah.
got like, I mean, even watching the finale and when he would be like standing with Jeff and like talking with the mic, I was like, this
Yes.
dude is so comfortable. But I mean, that's because it's already his job. But
And he knows what
just
makes
logical
Survivor
sense.
entertaining. I think that what would be most likely to happen is that Devins could step up as a host role. It's not going to happen in the next 5 seasons, but eventually he could step up at the host role. Probst is still the showrunner. And then maybe even eventually Devins could take over as showrunner because I do think he has great ideas of what makes Survivor work.
I could see them doing some sort of a test run with him where it's like an off-season thing where they're like, we brought together 10 influencers from online and we're doing this 10-day Survivor.
Oh,
and it's hosted
like
by Devins. You know?
Like almost like a YouTube exclusive
like a
Survivor
mini-series,
season.
like online.
That's a great idea, Jonathan.
Test that audience stuff. See
That's
how
a
it goes.
really great idea.
I would just throw him into the fire. Because that's what
You
he
got to be
likes.
careful with that, PD. The Survivor fans are toxic. You got to be careful.
Yeah, but who cares what they think? You know, I have turned off all notifications for anything about Survivor. That's why I've
Yeah,
been
me
in
too.
the forest.
See,
I've been
that's
in my
why-
little Survivor bubble.
That's why you do a thing where you say it's in the hands of the fans, but in reality, it's not.
Yeah,
That's very
I'm
funny.
saying we don't. Who cares if the YouTube comments are positive or whatever? I don't care if how the online nerds feel about Devins. Put Devins on.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree, PD. Yeah.
Yeah, nerds.
Those nerds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I have a pitch for a
The
theme
no-
season that that revolves around nerds. I'll save it.
Ooh.
You could
Is
save
it
the
Oops All
nominations.
Reporters?
No, it's not.
The nominees for the Baby Comeback Award are Rizzo, Q, Genevieve, and Kyle.
Pretty good nominations. Anyways, my pitch for a season about nerds is New Era All Stars Ruthless Nerds is like the tagline there.
Ooh,
We
I
take
like that.
all of the game bots who are just obsessed with like strategy and backstabbing each other. Put all of them on a season together.
Yeah.
I think
Nerds
that's a great idea.
clusters.
Let's in the past we've done a whole episode where we just all pitched themed seasons.
Yeah.
Now that we're in the open era and themed seasons are back on the table, what if we did a YouTube video in the off season where we all get together and we pitch themed seasons? I think that would be fun.
It'd be fun.
It's like the open era of the Making the Merge podcast this offseason potentially.
I'll sprinkle one
open
out there
off-season.
real quick. All politicians would be crazy.
Oh, and then we have
weird.
to choose the politicians.
Well, okay, I say politicians, but I'm saying all people who work in politics. How about that? Like
okay,
they
so bring back John Lovett.
like John Lovett, like people like
Local
him where you're
government
like,
people.
Oh, he's not like a senator, but he works in politics and writes speeches.
He's
It
like
would
the
be really
mayor
interesting.
of a small town in Virginia.
Yes, yeah.
Pam Bondi could do it.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Wait, what are y'all doing? We got one more.
What are you talking
do?
about?
We
the
have
song.
song of the season.
Oh, Brand didn't
Oh,
nominate.
did Brand didn't dominate? Yeah.
Brand skipped that one. So we thought it was over.
Whoa.
Well, we could nominate the one that he did because I
Yeah,
wrote
let's
it
do
down
that.
as one of my
he
options.
did
So the
multiple,
Sia,
Didn't
he did the Sia chandelier that was for
And that was a
Celine,
great
it was
one.
very good.
He hit
What
the
was his
notes on
first
that
one?
one.
He did the Jenna song was really good too. Though.
Yeah, that was
Didn't he
good.
also do the one is the lonely? Is that the Jenna one? When he did the one, see, yeah, that was Jenna. That was Jenna.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was Jenna.
yeah.
I'm nominating the Jenna one. Let me just say that.
All right.
Okay, so we have 2 Brand noms.
I'm gonna nominate Mike's Way, my Frank Sinatra.
Oh, that was a good one.
because I gave it everything.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I was gonna go with Mike's Way, but
Well, how about this? Let's swap, PD, because I'll nominate your I think we could work together song for Stephanie, because that one did make me laugh. And you nominate
and
Mike's
that one's
Way.
one of my favorite songs in real life.
Yeah. What do you think, PD?
Yeah.
okay, sounds good. I nominate Mike's Way.
I nominate. I
Awesome.
think
So
we
the
could work
nominees for Song of the Season are Jenna, the parody of One is the Loneliest Number, Mike's Way, a parody of My Way, Frank Sinatra, the Sia Chandelier parody, and then I Think We Should Work Together song, which was a parody of Not As Good As I Once Was.
Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great songs this season. I think the songs are what really makes us stand out. The fans love the songs.
Yeah, so good thing we stopped doing them for the back half.
We loaded up the front half with
We
songs,
did.
man.
We front loaded this thing.
Yeah, and I'm sure one thing that me and PD have been talking about recently is how I think we expected our podcast for season 50 to go a certain way. But because season 50 is such a big season and all of them are returning players, they kind of already have their own stories written. I think where we thrive is when we have a whole bunch of new people that we've never heard of, and we kind of shape the narrative of who they become.
Who the heck they are.
Like
yeah.
Detective Segretti.
Yeah.
Detective Segretti and Stuntman David, all that fun stuff. So I'm very, very excited for season 51.
Yeah, because it's open. It's all open. We're in the open era.
It's all back on the table.
The preseason shows are really some of my favorite shows that we do. Like the ones where we
Yeah.
have these 18 to 20 new people and like we're presenting them to everybody for the first time.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I mean, Mike Bloom is really presenting them to everybody. And then we present what Mike Bloom presented.
Yeah, but we do it in we take what Mike Bloom does, which is like telling their true character, and we twist them into a weird caricature that we can use for comedy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can I, not to backtrack here, but you brought up David. I just want to say that when the jury happened, I leaned over to Christine and I said, knock, knock, because without fail, anytime I see the jury, I think of David.
God, man.
but,
Maybe he's
no,
a
I
player
agree.
that needs to come back.
Yeah.
Him and Jake.
Who's there? Not me. You're like, all right, what was that?
He was so funny, man. I recently saw the clip pop up online from when Kyle and David were talking, and David's like, I live in a trailer in my dad's yard. And Kyle goes, oh, nice. And he goes, no, it's not nice.
It's not nice. It's not.
God, man, I love. In hindsight, I really liked David. I mean, I know he was problematic at parts, but God,
Yeah.
was he entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
We
Him
were loving
standing,
life
dude.
those first 6 weeks of season 48.
Yeah. The next week, we will be back with the award ceremony where we will announce the winners of all of these nominees, these awards. So don't forget to stick around for that. PD, you got anything else we need to talk about?
Maybe we could just rehash the adversary award. spend like 10 minutes deciding on a different name. No, adversary's locked in. What do you guys think is going to happen for season 51 in terms of how insane our show is? I feel like it got pretty off the rails a lot of the time for season 50, which makes sense. It's the biggest season. I think it drove us all a little crazy. I mean, it made Jonathan become a complete villain. Do you think 51 we rein it in a little bit, or it goes even more off the rails?
Maybe we don't go too big. I think we rein it in next season. I think next season we don't go off the rails and we become a very professional, analytical show.
Yeah. See, right now we're like the ESPN Morning Zoo Sports Radio Survivor podcast. I think this next season we're more of an NPR Tiny Desk.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
I think we just pull our punches so that we can end up on the red carpet at the premieres and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Did it infuriate you guys when you saw people that were at the Survivor live finale that had less followers than us?
A little bit.
It's because they're afraid of us, man.
No, see, but the trap that you're about to put us into, the trap that's never going to get us there. So what I'm going to say to what Chase just said is that, no, I think everybody works really hard. And I think that anybody who was... What are you going to say?
But what I was going to say is I have a great bit for next season where we should have someone be standards and practices. And whenever we get into an area where we think we might not get invited to a Survivor event, they have to jump in and censor us. Kind of like in you remember Cyrus PD and ECW?
The network.
Yeah, the network has to step in. We need to make a character that is a CBS executive who steps in and shuts us down when we get too off the rails.
Yeah. I just want to double down on what PD says and say that I think everyone works really hard. And I just wish that we could tell when we listen to their shows. You know?
See, that what Jonathan just did is what we in the business call a backhanded compliment.
That was great, Jonathan. That was funny.
Yeah. Great contribution, Jonathan, but really great contributions from everybody in the Survivor community. And that's why anybody who is asked to be there, I think, deserves it. And I think that they did a great job covering the event. And I just wish that maybe one day we could be considered for something like that when they do it.
I'm really glad that
season
they
100.
get to cover those events because, you know, like they just need all that help. That's what I say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they need to get a good influx of actual entertainment. So they should probably invite us next time.
I don't know. I just haven't really been thinking about it that much in the forest.
Make sure everyone goes and votes over on our Instagram at SurvivorPod. We have that handle. You think that it would get us an invite?
One of the best decisions we ever made was being like, wait, no one's using that?
Everybody has great handles, and everybody who is asked to be there, I think, they have something special inside them. They have the talent. They have a voice. They have a perspective.
They have great handles if you're trying to stay under the radar.
Yeah. I love this bit. Jonathan, this should be your gimmick for next season. You just insult everyone.
Oh, man.
All right, guys, let's get out of here.
Yeah. All right. This has been the Mergy Awards, and it's nothing to get upset about.
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.